Right, welcome back to my Pokemon White Nuzlocke. Before I leave town, I'm going to do some triple battles. I honestly cannot be bothered at all leveling Fish Knight and Shane at, which I really need to do. They've got the experience share, so hopefully Lucy, Hoyle, and Blubbenson will be able to at least give them some of the lovely experience they can level up more. I'm going in here because I've not been here yet, and I believe this is where the triple battles are, so I'm not looking forward to the triple battles, but hopefully we'll be fine, and yeah. So let's see. Welcome, glad to see you here at the Triple Battle House. As the name suggests, if you want to enjoy triple battles, you've come to the right spot. May I explain how triple battles work? No, we've already played some. This doesn't intrigue you, it's fun, please allow me to... Oh, first thing I thought I was going to explain it regardless, which would have been annoying. Oh, battle. I thought and 2 to 3 that the fucked forces of a woman. Okay, so which lovely 3 have you chosen? I'm not looking forward to this. I've made sure at least that I have Lucy, Blummonson and Hoyle first in the team, so... Right, so you have the monkeys... Lucy's at a bit of disadvantage there that she's going to be able to be hit by the grass monkey. So I guess we'll try and get rid of the grass monkey first, because it's like the big threat there. And just for Lucy, the water monkey and the fire monkey shouldn't be too bad, but let's just try and psychic the water monkey as well with Robinson just to see. Just to make sure it doesn't do too much damage, but it's the fastest thing in the field. It's an annoying. Oh great, now Lucy's burn, and I went for the Razor Shell, which is obviously a physical attack, so that's not good. Lucy should live the Seed Bomb, it's super effective, but she is pretty bulky, yeah. Pretty dangerous at this point though, pretty dangerous. Obviously we have to heal her next turn. Razor Shell not doing too much, would have done a fair amount of damage if it wasn't for that burn, but obviously we had to get hit by the burn. Hoyle being the slowest on the field isn't good. Hopefully we've got enough here to, yep, enough to kill the grass monkey, so that was the biggest threat really. The other 2 aren't as bad, and I'm sorry that I'm not sure how it's going to sound, but it does seem like it's kind of a slowdown, probably because there's so much going on at the moment, so it's like, well, the game's just not sure how to handle all this. Right, this should be easy enough. I just need to heal Lucy a lot. I'll use the Hyper Potion, because I can't imagine the water monkey being able to kill Lucy. Let's see here. I think I'll just attack the fire monkey with both Hoyle and Blomson, just because if we can kill it, that would be lovely. The water monkey could Aqua Jet next turn. It's already faster, so it's got to get attacking anyway. Really, as long as it doesn't burn anyone, that's quite good. Really, it's got to go for Scald again. At least we don't need to worry about getting burnt again, and we know how much damage it does. Even if I got a crit, it wouldn't really do too much, and the fire monkey can't even hit him, so, well, her, hit Lucy. Wow, our whole team's female. Never even noticed Hoyle was female. I always thought Hoyle was male. Oh well, female Hoyle. Blubbenson, fine. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Blubbenson's like one of the few things I've given a name to that its name doesn't really define a gender. Blubbenson could be a male or female kind of name, but like... So actually I guess Hoyle is like a surname, so it could be fine. Lucy's obviously female name and everything, but still. Okay, so that's a fair bit of experience again. Forgot to pay attention to experience when we got rid of the grass monkey. Shane's leveled up at least. So that's some minor progress. Oh, damn, I got items. And yeah, this should be easy enough. I'll just Aqua Jet just now, because that will KO. I think I'll use Hoyle's turn to... Do I have... Yes, I have a burn heal, so I'll just use it just now so I don't have to use it outside of battle and everything, because that would be a little bit annoying really. And I'll use a super potion on Lucy with Blubbenson. As Blubbenson has recovered, so Blubbenson doesn't need to bother too much about using the potion. I'm just using it just now so I could bother less about doing it off, well, not off screen after the battle, so I could just finish it off here, because everyone has to attack anyway, but this water monkey is going to be faster than the whole team anyway, so that's not too bad. And we got a crit there, not that really matters, it's really killed anyway. So yes, and that's the end of that lovely battle there. I was about to learn Fire Punch, possibly, I don't know his moves, but he probably wants to learn Fire Punch. Fire Fang, Head, but Uproar definitely, get rid of that. Fire Fang's weaker, but can potentially flinch, but Gut Roller's a move I will probably never use on Shane, so we'll get rid of that there. Did I position them wrong with a more of an mental problem? No, it's just because I have a decent typing on my team that they aren't generally too weak to your Pokemon. And which Pokemon should I put in the middle? I was thinking about it. I'm not sure if Hoyle's the best one to have in the middle, but whatever. Hoyle can just stay there for now. So are you the only other triple battle in here? Providing you in triple battle, the can is empty. Yep.
Which Pokemon you use? Yes, preparation before a battle is very important for triple battles. Now let's start.
Okay, so what Pokemon do you have? I'm not sure. Obviously you have the Frey, you've got Mainful, Illigium and Ponyard. Okay, so you have the fighting type at the end, which is fine, the psychic type in the middle, which is fine, and the Steel Dark at the far left, which again was actually fine. The main problem would have been really if the one at the far left was able to hit Blubbensin, which it can't, so we don't really have any worries here. Easy enough, just go for this. So going to Water Chuck the first one, I'm going to Crunch the middle one, and I shall Psychic the far right one. I doubt the Scald will KO. I can't remember what attack it went for Razor Shell or not, but I think it's probably got more physical defense, so yeah, Scald's quite good there. I think we could probably one-hit KO everything now, because I'm pretty sure a super effective Crunch will be able to KO the LG, and the Mindful should not be able to survive a Psychic from Blubbensin. What did he go for? Focus Energy or something? The Mindful Special? No. Oh, one for Calm Mind. Okay, that's fine. Well, potentially it could live, but seeing as it's only his first form, I can't imagine it being too bulky enough to handle Blubbensin, so Blubbensin should be able to just be like, yeah, I'm going to Psychic you and finish you off. My problem here now is just like all the random experience we're getting. Obviously it's good in that Shane's slowly leveling up and everything. Fish Knight is probably going to take longer, obviously being 10 levels higher than Shane, so less likely to level up as quick. Plus it depends just how much experience you need per level, as I think Pokemon kind of sorted into like 5 or so tiers. Like obviously the lower ones need less experience overall to get to like level 100, while the higher tier ones will take longer, and the middle ones are kind of just like, well, in the middle. I'm not sure where they stand, but most likely, maybe, I think Hoyle's probably like high or high-ish tier 1 for that, maybe Lucy as well being a starter, I don't know, I can't imagine Blumsen being too hard, probably middle, but this is just random guess. I can't remember if there's even like 5 levels or not, it might be more, it might be less, I don't know. It's been that long since I've looked into it, so I'm not the most knowledgeable at the moment about it, and it's weird seeing only 5 Pokeballs there. It's kind of like, no, I should have more Pokeballs than that, but obviously I don't. Because I have 5 Pokemon, so we need to try and capture our 6th as well. Hopefully when we capture the 6th, it'll be a closer level to our team. And I was going to train here, but then as a woman talked to me, and I couldn't be bothered skipping it. I don't know what it says, I only got to this bit, but anyway.
Hey trainer, do you have a minute? I just heard this is an action saber. There's a big story in Route 7, and the storm appears to be different from a natural phenomenon. So strange. So you try to tell me I should go to Route 7 first? Because I honestly can't be bothered just now. I would rather just go this way and battle this random trainer and see if any of those boulders are actually items. There's no end to mastering Pokemon battles. Or is there? I don't know. Well, this isn't a triple battle. I did better than I thought. I was kind of worried about them, and Scrafty's kind of concerning just because it has revenge. It makes me miss Ed as well. I have revenge as well, so I'll just go for revenge. Just go for high jump kick. It misses, does a ton of damage. I'm presuming we're going to be faster because Scrafty is not particularly too fast, I don't think. And well, we didn't even KO it. But I'll go for Echo Jet nonetheless. It should hit and KO. Scrafty's not really that much of a threat, I guess. One thing I'm kind of annoyed about myself at the moment, as well as obviously last part losing the Pokemon, is that like I took a week off work and just really mainly for E3, which again wasn't particularly that great. But like I also thought, right, now I have a week off, well, it was about 10 days off, I could do more recording stuff and that, and I barely done anything in terms of recording stuff. It's like I was just being so lazy. But yeah, on the note of E3, that was
somewhat kind of bad. I mean, Microsoft's was horrible. The best part of it was probably just the South Park game, and the guys was like, "Oh, I bet when you watch South Park, you want to play and watch it on your phone, while on your iPad and connected to the cooker, and while in the refrigerator," or whatever random crap that was. And then like, Sonic is actually okay. There was quite a few interesting games they showed and everything. I just don't know why I just don't feel as hyped for it. The Wii U one and 3DS and stuff from Nintendo were really poor, I would say. I think this is because everyone's expecting lots of new things and everything, and most of the stuff was really just generally games everyone already knew about. Pikmin 3 was kind of like an expected thing. Personally, I'm not too bothered about it because I've not played a Pikmin game. I've got one of the original GameCube ones that was remade for the Wii, and it's probably the first one, not the second one, which I haven't played yet, like the majority of my games. So maybe if I enjoy that, I might think about it. And there's also Nintendo Land, which they spent far too long describing in that. So yeah, I was just kind of like, it's kind of annoying. It's like, I just expected so much more for Nintendo. Microsoft and Sony was like, yeah, they can go either way. I doubt they're going to announce anything special, but yeah. What was it? Well, actually, Sony did announce quite a few interesting things. Mainly I can't remember what it's called now. Was it like Beyond Two Souls or something? Similar to Heavy Rain, which actually looks quite interesting. Because I quite liked Heavy Rain. Don't know about you. Another one that looked quite interesting, even though it's generally not my type of game, was it The Last of Us? The last game they showed, which looked pretty interesting, and I like them Watch Dogs, which Ubisoft showed. That was pretty good. I'm kind of turning this into like an E3 kind of summary thing, even though it's maybe about just under a week too late. Well, actually about a week probably the time I upload this. But nonetheless, it's like better late than never. I guess I don't know really what I was looking forward to E3. I guess I was mainly just looking for surprises that would really interest me. I'm not saying like the stuff that was there, it wasn't interesting or anything. It's just, I don't know, it just didn't appeal to me particularly too much. But then again, obviously I'm not saying it couldn't appeal to other people, because I could see a lot of the games that were showing would appeal to people just generally. A lot of them not that interested in personally. But nonetheless, I'm kind of just rambling on more and more. But I guess one of the things just for the Wii U was that I was kind of expecting, like, even I know a lot of the stuff they showed is for the launch window, which is basically within like the first 3 or so months of when a console's released. There's like trainers up here. Is there anything here? Yep, max potion. I know there must have been a hidden item or something there. I could have used the item finder, but yeah. It's just that the launch window stuff for the Wii U, to me personally, it just doesn't seem particularly that interesting. It's just, I don't know, the Nintendo first party ones aren't, like Pikmin 3 again, if it's your game, a lot of people like it, a lot of people like, yay, that's good. Nintendo Land, I don't know, New Super Mario Brothers, really? It's okay, like, I actually kinda like the multiplayer of that on the Wii one, it's kinda fun, but I honestly, I guess mainly the main thing that came me off as well is that they're making one for the 3DS as well. So there's like New Super Mario Bros. 3DS, then Super Mario Bros. Wii U. I was like, what, do we really need that many of them? I would kind of I guess like expecting at launch would be a bit too soon, like expecting like a 3D Mario or just a different kind of Mario game that isn't a party game or something. I don't know, I'm not really sure what I'm thinking of, what I would want personally, but yeah, not too good. I'm just kind of rambling. And a lot of the third party titles are really just like games that are a lot of them are already released on other consoles, which generally I would have bought anyway if I wanted them, but they aren't really that interesting to me, at least. So yeah, but that's at least just me. I'm just kind of rambling on about how much the Wii U disappointed. I don't know, it's kind of on the fence about it. I'm still kind of on the fence. I probably will get one, but it's just I just thought, I was expecting them to announce a game. I'll be like, oh yes, I want that game now. Even if it was a game like a while away from being released, like whatever, like Zelda or Mario game they would want to do, something like that, that could have been actually quite interesting. And it was like if they've specified, obviously, this isn't going to be out soon. But yeah, I don't know, I'm just rambling on more. I'm still quite looking forward to Black and White 2. Still a while till that's out. I won't be playing it until she wants to learn Workup. No thank you. But yeah, I'll be waiting for an English version of Black and White 2, where it's American, or the UK version. I can't remember what an Asogore is. Isogore. So no, I'm not going to go Blobinson actually. I was just staying with Hoyle. I think it's a bug type. Yeah, it is what I'm thinking of. So I couldn't switch Blobinson in. The rest of my team not particularly too great for it either. Hopefully it's not too strong. It's going for me first. Oh god, me first. Copies my move, so it's going to get a super effective Dragon Cloth. Oh god, don't kill, don't kill, don't kill, don't kill, don't kill, don't kill, don't kill. Oh, I didn't expect it to hold me first. This Nuzlocke is really just going down the drain now, isn't it? It's just going horrible. If I went for something like Crunch or something, I would have probably lived because it wouldn't have been super effective. But because I went for Dragon Claw, that's Hoyle down as well now. I mean, seriously? Oh, this Nuzlocke, lately it's just been going horrible really. A death every part, last part, 3 deaths against a Haxorus, as someone pointed out. As Giga Drain as well. Giga Drain's probably not going to be doing too much, but oh god, it's actually doing more than I thought. Okay, this isn't good. This is not good. Right, it did about 50 damage. The problem is really how much more it might do. I don't have any X special defense. I'll just try healing again for it to go for a non-Giga Drain move. I could eventually probably PP still out of Giga Drain. Alright, not for me first that time, that's good. I will go for the Scald and the chance I can burn it. Just getting that extra burn damage off will be pretty good. It's good that it's faster because if it goes for Giga Drain, it means it's not, well, it actually will heal next turn if it survives this. But still, I don't really have enough for Aquajet to KO or anything, so I'll just heal up again. So I don't want it, even if it does go for me first, it's not going to be doing too much damage back to Lucy being a water type, being hit by a water type attack. So that's kind of good. It's going to go for Giga Drain though, again, not a good thing, but really it's the best I can do. The amount of damage it's doing here is actually kind of concerning with the Giga Drain as well. I need it to go for a non-Giga Drain move, which doesn't seem like it's going to be happening anytime soon, and until I could scout out its move set, I can't bring Blobinson in case it has a bug attack. All I know is it's me first, Giga Drain, and 2 other moves. Well, what other 2 moves does it have? I don't really want to chance it. I'm really annoyed that Hoyle's dead as well. That really puts us down to 2 useful Pokemon at the time being, but I'll probably level grind the other 2 members to team up more that I can get through here. I mainly just think I'm first. I don't know what that woman at the counter was saying about what is again? Oh, my mind's went blank. About whatever's on Route 7, which I may check out, I may not. But yeah, let's hope we're not going to be able to kill it unless we get a crit here with the Scald. But if we get the burn, that will help because it's going to be taking a little bit of extra damage as well with the burn. But we don't get the burn, and we're not anywhere near enough to KO it with the Aquajet, and we can't really chance it either because if it hits us, we're dead. So healing up again, Lucy, you can make it. Come on, Lucy. I need to hope just for the Giga Drains to finish out eventually. I think it has 10 PP. 10 PP is obviously not too much, but it does waste a bit of time, especially when I'm trying to kill the thing, and it's probably going to keep going for it until it's back at full HP, I imagine, which is kind of annoying. And I've got pins and needles in my left hand from the way I've been leaning, which is not good. Hold on for a second. Okay, right, back quickly there. Running low on hyper potions as well, which is kind of right. Another thing actually, on the note of E3 again, I really like that Final Fantasy trailer of a potential Final Fantasy 15, depending on feedback, and it did look really pretty, as well as it being apparently for the kind of hardware that will be used for the next Xbox and PlayStation. I'm actually kind of interested in what they're going to do for their next consoles when that time comes. I'm presuming we may find out about at least one of them maybe at next E3, so it seems better closer to the time. I really feel they're going to outdo Nintendo probably a lot, but their price tag will probably be quite high, particularly Sony. They really have the high pricing a lot for their consoles generally. And Microsoft, obviously it's still probably going to be pricey, but probably not as pricey as Sony's as that's generally the way it goes. But I'll probably end up getting the next PlayStation and Wii U, most likely at some point, and maybe the Xbox as well. I'm probably not the biggest Xbox fan. I do have one, I've had it for maybe about a year, but I don't play it particularly too much. Probably just because I mainly grown up with like the Sony and Nintendo consoles. I've always I think I played someone's SNES when I was younger, which I quite liked. I felt like all the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, N64, GameCube, PlayStation, PS2, PS3, Wii, and DS's and 3DS, PSP and everything. So I was kind of like, yeah, there's a lot of Sonic in these things I quite like. And oh wait, you went for me first, and you burned me. Seriously, Lucy really seems to get a lot of burns in this part. I don't know why, it's just she seems to like getting burnt by skulls. And it's annoying because it burnt us on its first goal, but we've not burnt it at all. Eat back. And we have to heal up just to make sure everything's a-okay. We're gonna go for me first, we should survive whatever it goes for. I don't think it has a bugger type attack, it's got swift. I was expecting maybe to go for another move, really, if I'm trying to get confused. Another move instead of swift maybe, but it depends on the attack. Bug bite's like the bug attack I keep thinking it might have. I don't think there are not many bug type attacks. X Scissor as well, but I doubt it's got X Scissor. It just doesn't seem like the type to have it. It could learn it perhaps, but maybe not at this level unless you had a TM. And that took way too long to beat this trainer. The one who survived first battles was you. Oh, I don't even know what you said at the start. My heart is not broken. I will survive follow fierce battles with my Pokemon, and I will become much stronger. And yeah, I'm gonna to try and survive more fierce battles as well. Especially with only 4 Pokemon now, so you can't even catch a new one to add to the team. God, this Nuzlocke is just going horribly for me, isn't it? It's like we've already lost Hoyle now, so that's just another one to the grave. Hoyle's actually fairly new as well, which kinda sucks. But yeah, that's another casualty. To the lot. How much is that now? It'll be 12, 13, 14, 15 of them in there. 15, that means we want to caught 19. There's been a few we've not caught, a few we couldn't capture due to my no duplicates rule. It's just been a horrible Nuzlocke so far, really, generally. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully, again, no deaths next part. Please, please, please. That would be lovely. I'm hopefully maybe try and level grind up a bit as well. And I'll see you next time. So again, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.